Hi, and welcome to Robert's DIY Western United States Helper Tour. My goal is to help people on the western half of the United States. If you're in the Mountain Time Zone or the Pacific Time Zone, contact me to see if I can help you with your DIY needs. Today I am in the Bosie, Idaho area on the Helper Tour. I'm with Andrew. He has a V70 99 model. We were thinking we were going to do the PCV because he's having dipstick issues, but it's actually got good vacuum on the top of the motor, so we're going to not do that. He's got a heater core that's leaking down here, and we're going to do the timing belt stuff since he wasn't confident on those records there. It looks like timing belt might have been done 50,000 miles ago, but the belt is showing some evidence of cracking. So we're going to do that stuff. Andrew is a yo-yo champion, so I'm going to link to his video channel in this comment area so you can go check out some yo-yo tricks. As work happens, we get an issue. There was oil on this bolt, so I pulled the cover off. There's oil going down the cover. Not that much, just a little bit, but when I look in there, I can see that cam seal coming out of that socket there. So we're going to need to replace that cam seal. This side is in, but that side is out. I don't have one with me, so I need to go purchase one. I'm back with the seal. Not sure the quality of it, but it is the proper size. So I got to find my tools. I thought I had them with me, and I don't seem to see them now, so I'm going to tear into my bin to see if I can find them. Alright, I have a mark for my cams. I got a couple marks on the actual cam gear sprocket and the inner lobe. I'm going to go ahead and pop those loose while the belt is nice and tight. You can see some oil and oil droppings down here from that cam seal leaking a little bit. But he's got a good engine mount. That's good. I already pulled the bolts, and it comes right off. Nice and easy. And as you can see from the seal that's in there, it is leaking. And it is coming out of the head, because it should be recessed in the head. So let me get a screwdriver or a pick or something and force that the rest of the way out so I can remove it. Normally I have to drill a little pilot hole in them and then put a sheet metal screw in there and pry them out, but since this one's already coming out, I probably won't have to do that. Alright, so let me see if this screwdriver, oh look at that, that seal come right out. Man, picture perfect. I won't charge you guys extra for that. So I put a little grease on the rim of the tool. I'm going to slide the seal over top of it, make sure it doesn't have any dust on it. So there it is. The seal is now officially on the tool. Now I'm going to oil the outside rim of the seal, and I'm going to go ahead and press it into the head. Alright, I put the motor oil around it. I'm going to slide it over the shaft, push it into the head, and twist and pull the tool out, and lo and behold, it's the wrong seal size. Since I had the wrong size seal, I came to Boise, Idaho, and these guys service BMW, Volvos, and Mercedes, and they were kind enough to let me purchase a seal from them. The seal they have is a Cortico, which I think people really brag about. They look like the OEM seal, so I should be good to go. Have a really good seal, the great price, and the perfect size. So let's go get this in. Now that I've learned my lesson that these 99 and newer vehicles, they have different front cam seals, I see that the tool without a step would be perfect in pressing that in. So I'm going to get some made without the step, but the step is good for the 94 to 98 cars. Anyway, I greased it, I pressed it on. So this is ready to be pressed into the engine after I put some oil around the rim of the seal. So I'm going to carefully press this in there and recess it about 2 or 3 millimeters millimeters because it has that little lip on it. So having the tool will help it go on straight. So now I'm going to press it in there until it's recessed enough, and then I'm going to pull the tool off. Let me use two hands so I can get it on straight. It appears that it is in straight and it's recessed, so I twist the tool and gently pull it out, and that seal should be perfectly installed. Now I'm going to put the cam gear on and reassemble just like it is in the video. And if you want to just double check, make sure it's pressed in all the way, you can flip the tool over backwards and check the clearance. Got the water pump off, and look, almost every bit of that gasket came off. So all I got to do is wire brush the surface clean and start putting this thing back together. This, folks, the good water pump, the year and the month. I'm going to take a dive to see if we can see the crank mark for the timing belt. There's a mark on the water pump, and one of the teeth is there. It looks like I might be a half a tooth off there. Let me see if I can get that realigned. There it is. I can't tell if that's one mark or two over there. Now that the belt's on and everything torqued, I went on ahead and torqued these cam sprocket bolts. The coolant that we drained seemed to have some kind of metallic particles in it, so I'm going to strain it through this coffee filter and put it back in the engine. I have no idea what that metallic looking stuff is in this coolant, but it's going back in the bottle. I'm going to tell them, advise them to flush it. This, it was too thick to go through the coffee filter and the rag, so it may be off on its 50-50 mix as well. Look at all these chickens running around here in Idaho. Well, I had the intake cam one tooth retard, so I got that fixed. I'm going to go ahead and fire the engine up, make sure everything's tracking well. We'll have no oil leak. Then I'm going to button this up, call it a day. It appears to be tracking good, so I'm going to button it up. Cam seal area still looks nice and dry, and the seal is staying put in place. No evidence of a leak at the heater core. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.